Hey guys, Ryan here, and it feels like ages again since the last time I filmed a video, but this video is going to be more kind of like, I would say it's kind of like more of a personal kind of video because it's going to be like how I lost like all my weight pretty much, and it has been requested like a few times now, and I have kind of put it off because it's just such a personal kind of uh, thing to say, I suppose, for me, because basically I lost my weight quite quick. Probably not the best way to lose it. I started off losing it like wrong way, and yeah, and this video is just gonna be like giving you some tips, some pointers, and hopefully just give you like inspiration to just keep losing weight, because I know that it gets so tough. Like, I've been there and I know it gets like super tough and it's hard, and some days you just want to give up. So yeah, basically this is a like before and after picture, and yeah, as you can see, like I've changed like quite a lot. And that was in the space of a year, like not even a year, and it happened. Well, yeah, it's just about a year now. And that really did happen when I kind of got kicked out from my dad. I did lose like half stone when I was living with my dad, but the problem for me was I would just eat because I could eat and there was food, and if there's food there, I'm just gonna eat it. But I feel like once you live on your own, you kind of appreciate the cost of food, and then you kind of realise, oh, you're just gonna eat because you need to eat, not because you're hungry, and then that's how it should be. But yeah, and also there's like no temptations, like, because oh, my nose is really itchy, because like you only have to buy the food that you're gonna eat, and not like, yeah, so yeah. But if you're living with your parents, I would really suggest like telling them that you just want to eat more healthy. Like, it's also the portions as well. Like, my dad used to give me like huge portions, and I used to eat it, and then my body would get used to the amount of food that I'm consuming, and then yeah, so it when you're trying to lose weight, it's the best way is probably to slowly break your food taking down. Let's just say you eat quite a lot, don't just suddenly stop eating loads, because you're gonna find it so hard, and then you're gonna get down, you're gonna get moody, and food's just always gonna be on your brain. But what you wanna do is like, well, what I did, I didn't look at it as a diet, I just looked at it as like a new like kind of lifestyle, and I've heard that so many times, and it really is true. If you're going to lose a lot of weight and you want to just get like healthy, then you've got to think it's not a diet, it's a lifestyle. And whilst you're kind of thinking like that, you just change I the way I eat food and the way I see food now is completely different to the way I used to see food like 6 months ago. It's completely changed. Yes, when you eat, just cut down a little bit, maybe every second day, just cut a bit more down until you've got like a reasonable amount of dinner. And also, like, if snacking as well, snacking's a really big no. Like, don't snack. Well, snack on like apples and bananas, but don't snack on like chocolate bars, crisps and stuff like that, and you should be fine. And also, if you don't even want to snack on like bananas and apples, what I used to do, and it's I still do sometimes if I cannot be bothered to get something to eat, is just drink a lot of water. And that's another big thing, drink so much water. Don't like try and cut out like all like the unnecessary like calories, like Coke. You don't need Coke, milkshakes is probably one of the worst. Like, they've got so many calories in. Just start drinking water and you feel so much better. And yeah, I didn't do exercise to lose my weight, which is probably a big I was quite lucky to lose my weight without doing any exercise. Even though I did lose my weight the wrong way, I just kind of just cut my portions completely down, and then yeah, I just lost it that way. So it's probably not the best way to lose weight, just cutting them right down. Don't like cut them right down. Like, I used to just not eat anything in breakfast, lunch. I'd just have a bottle of water, and then I'd get home and I'd have like a sandwich, and that's all I'd eat, which is really, really bad for you. Have more like fruit and stuff. Don't go to the chocolates. Don't go to like the crisps, the cakes. Try and like find a balance. Like, of course there's going to be times where you want a chocolate bar, then have a chocolate bar, but there's just, it's just knowing when to have them, like, and not have them every single day. Just have maybe like once a week. And at first you might be like, oh, that's so hard, like picking a chocolate bar over banana. It's, I mean, who actually picks the banana over a chocolate bar? I would go straight to the chocolate, but you kind of think, well, basically this chocolate bar is gonna get me fat, it's gonna make me put calories on, which I don't need. Just have the banana, and then it's done. It's just done. And then, so you've got to think like that. And also, I think one of the big things is waking up in the morning and being like, I'm fucking gonna do this, I'm actually gonna lose weight. And then don't ever like forget why you're losing weight. Like, don't ever like lose track, and just be like, you need to stay so focused. You need to be like waking up every morning positivity is like one of the big things. You gotta just stay like positive and stuff. Like, it makes a huge difference when you're just like positive. When you wake up and you're like, yes, it's time to do this, yes, like, it's, and then over time it stops, your mind stops like thinking of it as a diet and stuff like that, and it's not like, oh, can't eat that. It's just, you just don't eat that. Oh god, I'm so tired. Or you just don't go like to that like as much as what you used to. Like, I used to go to chocolate bars like every day, but now I still go, oh, what is it for me in chocolate bars? I still go to chocolate bars, but they're not every day as much as what they used to be. And if they are every day, then like I could just be like, no, F off, you know, no, I'm having a banana. I think once you start losing weight, it's so easy to carry on, because you know it's working, and you're like, you're pumped, you're ready for it, and that's the motto. Oh my god, that I can't even think of the word, but that's kind of what's like pushes you forward. Like, when you go on the scales and you've lost like a few pounds, that kind of just keeps you pushing, and then after that starts, it's so easy just to carry on and carry on and carry on. It's I would say the first 2 weeks are like the hardest 2 weeks. I think that's like all my tips. Just like, don't snack as much, like drink more water. Obviously you're going to be tempted, but try it and just like add more fruit and healthy stuff rather than shit, really. And then also don't look at it as a diet, look at it as like you're changing the way you eat. You're just changing your whole like life and stuff. And also have a goal. That's another thing that I would say. Have a goal. Like, my goal was to get into like jeans that would actually fit me and stuff like that. And the goal would actually mean like get into an extra small. And my goals were like to make sure like I'm 8.5 stone. My goals are like that. Like, I aimed really big. My goals, I aimed big, because I feel like the first few times I aimed small and I got them, and then I was like, right, aim like top, and I just work for it. So I'd say have a few little goals and then have the big like jackpot. And then also another big thing, like tips wise, would be just staying positive. Like, waking up every morning and be like, I'm gonna fucking smash this. Like, you just gotta like keep going and don't give up. But yeah, that is pretty much my weight loss journey. I worked really hard for the first few weeks, and then you just get used to it, and then you forget that you're on the diet, and it doesn't become a diet, and then you just get used to it. And it's so hard to explain how you just forget the way you were, and then you just carry it on, and then you realise, and then you kind of see the progress that you're making, and it's just like, wow. What kicked me losing weight off so quick, which is really dangerous, and please just don't do it. It's when my dad kicked me out. I couldn't cook, so I just hardly, like, I wouldn't eat, and then I'd go into college and I just would not eat, and it got to like, it kind of, I became like a bit ill because of that, and it's just, I hated food, and I was so scared of eating, so I just would not eat much, which is not the best way of doing it, and it just puts you down, and you're in a dark place when you go down that road. Just be patient, and as soon as you see a few pounds gone, you'll be amazed, and then you'll just keep going and keep going, and I'll be so proud of you. And then, yeah, because I know I've been there, and I know how hard it is, and I know how tough it gets, and it's just like, oh, I could just talk about this. But yeah, like I said, leave a comment below if you've actually got any questions about like weight loss. I'm not an expert, like I've probably been chatting shit and stuff, but yeah, but I'll try and answer them to my knowledge, which is not much. Please like this video and please subscribe, and I love you guys, and I'll see you soon.